Doing a reading on DDG and Halle Bailey, and what is the tea with their relationship? How is it going? Because it seems like there has been reports confirming the pregnancy of Miss Halle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we're gonna get the overall energy of both of, okay, all right. Even though I said both, okay, seeker. We're gonna slide this over to the side because I ain't really asked the specific question yet. And then we have artists at the bottom. All right, so what is the overall energy of DDG? Start with him first. What is the overall for DDG? What will be the overall for DDG? We got trickster with transcending conventions, stuffiness, and predictable behavior, with shadow attribute at being manipulating others through duplicity. At the bottom we have addict. All right, and let's go ahead with Halle. Gambler. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. The shadow attribute, relying on luck rather than hard work. That's interesting that came out for her, but it could make sense in the long run. We're gonna have to dig a little deeper on that. And then we have Sumerian at the bottom, which it says refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore, and shadow attribute, exacting appreciation and recognition for helping you offer for the help you offer. Okay, all right, so that's interesting. All right, so we got trickster. Seems like he's the type that play mind games, because I'm hinting the color. The color is giving third eye chakra vibes. So, you know, playing mind tricks to a certain degree, possibly. Got the little magician aspect in there. And then with Halle, we got gambler, and it seems like in the heart aspect, due to the green is in a lighter shade when it comes to the heart chakra, but it's still in the green spectrum. So we're gonna coordinate with that. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarifying cards. Okay, why is the trickster card here for DDG? And all decks are pre-shuffled before I do the readings, FYI. Okay, we got give me some sugar with hugs and kisses, adoration, snuggling, pillow talk, bonding, and someone's favorite. And then at the bottom with is raining cats and dogs with some temporary intensity, the possible need of surrendering. This too shall pass, release, cleansing. Okay, so on one hand it's like give me some sugar, but on an emotional standpoint, oh well, he probably does some love bombing to a certain degree, and I'm seeing yellows, and that brings some sense of joy to that factor. And then on the flip side, on an emotional standpoint, there's like some emotional intensity. It could be regarding to, okay, since there's cats and dogs, cats are highly intuitive. All animals are highly intuitive beings, but definitely cats are intuitive, and dogs are like a guy's best friend type of deal, loyal. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, it seems like he's trying to figure out whether who's loyal and who's not. So he plays little mind tricks to see who would take the bait and who won't. That's what I'm getting? Okay. And then we have gambler here. Why is the gambler card here for Miss Halle? And I just want to mention thank you all for watching the video so far, and to the ones who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back peeps. And for the ones who just subscribed, welcome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this good old breakdown on how I break down things, okay? Because it's totally out the norm for the most part. All right, so we got fixing to it. So she's getting around to it. There's required and inspired action. Now is the time. Readiness, follow through. So didn't I just mention about cats? So it's like she's, you know how cats are. They are very tactical on how they want to pounce on the prey and stuff like that. So it's like she has that intuitiveness of yeah, I'm gonna get around to it, but y'all not gonna rush me type of deal. And then we have aren't you precious at the bottom, and it's saying suffering fools, disdain, displeasure, contempt, poking fun, reading between the lines. So she's just like, are you precious type of, and I can see her saying that. Like, oh, poor thing, oh, poor little tink type of deal. So hint the background on his card and her card. And with his, he has like the solar plexus vibe with dealing with self-esteem and confidence, because it is your power center. It's how you assert yourself and set boundaries with people. And then with Halle's card, she has like that sacral chakra energy that deals with intimate relationships, childhood memories. It also represents emotions and feelings and co-creation with either with someone, with an individual, or with a Mother Earth, however you choose to align with the situation. But this is definitely giving her vibes when it comes to us, you know, asking a question, are you pregnant? And she's just giving this little face like, aren't you precious? Like y'all trying it, all right? So that's what I'm getting from that. All right, so before we get to the chakra breakdown, because I'm only doing the 4 main chakras, the root, sacral, solar plexus, and the heart, okay? Because those chakras there, not saying all chakras are not important, but just those core 4 in general, it definitely can prevent you from doing, or it can hinder you from following through with things and situations and circumstances when you're not fully centered in those. So yeah, just a little FYI. All right, so let's get what's the tea with Halle and DDG. What is the tea between them two? Okay, we got blocked, social media. We got broke A. Let's see what else. We got photo proof, getting evidence. Ooh, what y'all doing? We got dirt digging at the top. And at the bottom, we got romantic love affair. With sex, fix, or secret lover, or an F buddy. What's going on? What's going on? Is definitely giving what is it, third party vibe. So let's go ahead and get some hidden truths with this matter. Ooh, what could be some hidden truths between the two of them? Oh, what out? Okay. We got healing. So Halle may be healing her solar plexus because that shade of yellow in the back when it comes to her power center, how she asserts herself, and her confidence. We have options and decisions. We got some intimacy. Okay, there's intimacy between them both. Who got options and choices though? Maybe it may be regarding to Halle, because she does have the gambler card. What's going on at the top? We got offers. So there's been some love offers. It seems like she is missing him. What's between the blank card? At the top of the blank card, we got I want you and lies underneath there. Ooh, who is always lying, being denying? Oh my gosh, somebody's lying. Oh, is there a third party trying to squeeze themselves in right now in the equation? Interesting. Could it be with a Dusty because of the broke A card? Ooh, I want to know. Okay. Oh, I forgot the hidden attributes and the blockages. Okay. What could be DDG's hidden blockage? What could be DDG's hidden blockage? We got scapegoat, shadow, blame, or punish for another's action, victimize, sacrifice, pushover. He needs to learn to respect himself more so others stop taking advantage of him and take a stand against those who are using him. So, that's what I said earlier. Let's see what's at the top. Excessively giving, not standing in your value and receiving what you're truly worth. He needs to help himself first. There's nothing wrong with being helpful to the problem. Comes when you're overgive at the expense of your own personal and professional well-being. It's time to give yourself permission to say no. So, he is a giver. And then at the bottom, we got too open, shadow. Reveals too much about everything. Blab, self-exposure, unguarded. He needs to think before he speaks and consider his words and potential consequences they may have. Everything that I was talking about is coming out in the... Thank you, spirits. Okay, let's get the hidden blockages and attributes for Halle. We got legal matters that came out with her, with bad contract, not paying debts, divorce, avoiding responsibility, or shady work. So she needs to be restore harmony and face her life honestly, no matter how inconvenient that truth might be. If you choose to proceed with integrity and honesty, you will find yourself on a stable pathway towards success. Okay, interesting. And then we have combative shadow, likes to fight or argue, argumentative, aggressive, antagonist. However, on the flip side, anger and aggressive behavior creates a combative behavior and environment. Don't add fuel to the fire. Love life is at the bottom. Your love life is somehow causing you to get sidetracked and off balance. You can however, she can have it all. She just needs to seek a better balance between work life and love life, and take time to make yourself a priority and realize that she don't have to sacrifice her success to have love. Okay. Halle, girl, you can have it all, girl. Interesting. This is very interesting so far. Let's see what's going on with the analysis. Okay, what's going on at the root between DDG and Halle? What's going on at the root? I should have had these pre-pulled. Especially on this part. Here we go. Okay, there we go. We got Quest. Sacral. What's going on there? Perfection in reverse. Solar plexus. What's going on there? We had Joy. I think it want to come out in reverse. It landed like this. It landed like this. So we'll take it like that. Well, I'll read it both ways. How about that? It's in alignment, but it's not. You know, it's a little give and take. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. And the heart. What's going on at the heart? We got insecurity. Lord have mercy. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we got Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a mature, intuitive woman that is, let's see, a cup, water. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this, I think this signifies Halle. Okay. I think that signals her cue. Let's take a look. Okay. She is an intuitive woman. Even though she is not like in the age bracket of the queens, in the queen's sector of regular tarot, because that's around the age of 30 to 50. She, her characteristics of the Queen of Cups, she probably exudes that energy, okay? And I'm pretty sure she does. All right, so but let's see if there's a third party involved in this matter, because why them cards came out, I do not know, but we about to find out. We're about to find out. I'm going to do it with my other clarifying card. Is there a third party involved with DDG and Halle Bailey? Because it's coming out in the card. So I'm like, what the heck? And it's not even the third party card that came out. It's just certain cards are coming out. Is there a third party involved with... We got no with the Five of Cups. There is a sense of sadness though. Okay, we got no. What else? Okay, so the first card, it came out as no with the Five of Cups. With some sadness and negative emotions. However, again, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, it looked like he is seeking for recognition, though. Interesting. Okay. The King of Pentacles is seeking for some recognition. Somebody is seeking for victory. How does Chloe feel about DDG and Halle's relationship? How does Chloe feels about DDG and Halle's relationship? Got the Nine of Wands energy with there's some resilience there. An ongoing battle. Learning lessons from the past failure. Draining. What else? Somebody. Ooh, got the Eight of Cups here. Moving on. What else? Returning to one's roots. Seems like she need she feels like it's a burden. They need to let it go and return to one's roots, like, and he'll possibly heal some she feels okay. She seems like she's not feeling it to a certain degree. It's draining, it's wearing. She feels like they need to move on and possibly heal some inner child healing, do some introspection. The lack of commitment. I do see lack of commitment up in this card. A lack of commitment. Fresh start. That's what it's looking like with that fresh start. How does Chloe and Halle's parents feel about DDG? Let's feel it. How does Chloe and Halle Bailey's parents feel about DDG? See how they feel about him. We got the Hangman, feeling trapped. Lack of direction. We got the Hangman. They said no. Decision. Let's see. They said no. They're anticipating. They just waiting. They just waiting to see along what happens. And there's a sense of uncertainty. Things are not what they seem. That's what I'm seeing on this card. Things are not what they seem right here at the bottom. See what's at the bottom of the card. Page of Pentacles. Someone you can count on. Good news in earthly matters. So new is, they feel like, it sounds like they feel like this is a monetary gain. Oh, they feel like it's a monetary gain, because there's no sense of direction. They just waiting along, see what happens. And because everything is not what they seem, they feel like it's a new cash grab. Oh my. Okay. Let me end this. What lessons is DDG learning? What lessons could DDG be learning? We got domestic harmony. So a lesson that he'll be learning is domestic harmony, possibly within himself, because 4 + 6 = 10. That is reduced down to the number 1. That deals with self individuality. So he'll find a sense. The lesson that he'll be learning with this relationship is domestic harmony, of him speaking his truth, and to where it leads to a path of forgiveness and self-love, because speaking truth with this blue aspect with the throat chakra, and then with the green we got the heart chakra. So that's what I'm getting with that. What about Halle? What lesson is she learning? What lesson is Halle learning? We got adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And then at the bottom for both of them, we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. What is that about? And it's dealing with the sacral region that deals with procreation, whether it's a passion project or a child. And also with intimate relationships, not only within themselves or possibly with each other. Oh, Interesting. What's at the top? Let's see what's at the top. Perseverance. They need to wholeheartedly persevere. They need to keep going. Oh my gosh. What is this grief card about? What is this grief card about, girl? I just want to get just a little sip of this. What is this grief card about? I hope nothing ain't going on with... Let's see. What is this grief card here? Why is this grief card here for the both of them? New beginning with the Fool card. New beginnings. Are they about to break up? Love when you love, when you love. We got the Justice card at the top. Karmic justice. And look, legal dispute. She did have legal matters in her card. Burden. It's an ongoing battle. Girl, what the heck is going on? Something's about to go down between them two. Oh. Something is about to go down between the two of them. And it's a legal matter. Something with an agreement. It's definitely gonna be a life lesson for sure. Oh snap. Oh, we gonna see, child. Alright, y'all. That concludes the reading for DDG and Halle Bailey. Sending love, strength, and healing to them both. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts on this reading. And if you want me to do any other celeb readings, just feel free to chime down in the comment section below and let me know. I do have a couple of workbooks that are available for purchase, especially since this new moon in Scorpio has happened yesterday. So I do have like an activity booklet that's for $3.33. It's on my website. Check it out. And if you just want a good snippet of it, I do have the free download of 2 pages out of that booklet that is in that's located on my link tree. So all you have to do is scan the QR code at the end of the video to get access with that. But other than that, so be the light to you all. Thank you all for tuning in, and always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, seek you, heal thyself, and I'll see you guys in the next one.